Alrighty, let's see if this works now. I'm having way too much trouble getting this to work. Let's see. What's going on, Giga Chad? Not this stream apparently. I'm having like crazy trouble getting it to work. Is the webcam okay? The webcam's fine. Everything seems fine. All right, now I'm gonna get Discord running, and we'll see if it will let me play Minecraft. You know, I technically could do a reaction stream, but you know, I'm not planning on the reaction stream. Was not part of the plan. All right, let's hop to the Discord, and I'll do the Minecraft. All right, I'm back.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I don't know if the game will let me play Minecraft, but we'll see. I'm working on it. And I don't know if the whole USB hub's gonna shut down like I did before. I've never had this many problems getting Minecraft to work on the computer.
Yeah, I'm hoping my problems are going to start going away. Hoping that is. My subscription to the VirtualBox I use is about to end.
Oh.
And I'm not going to renew it.
Do you not self-host it?
Self-what it?
The VirtualBox is like on a server somewhere else?
Huh?
You don't host it yourself?
Host what?
The VirtualBox.
No, none of the options that are I could like none of the other virtual boxes that I could figure out would allow me to play Bedrock.
Oh.
I've attempted to do some other things, but I could never get it to actually function. So this was the only one that worked.
That's kind of weird.
I think it's just something to do with the M1s.
Oh, your processor.
Yeah, I think they just don't like it as much.
I think it's even stranger because it's not actually a heavy game at all.
Well, no, that's not the problem. I'm running a Windows game on Mac.
They don't they have Bedrock for Mac?
No, Bedrock is Windows only. Java is allowed on Mac.
That's weird.
So I have to use the VirtualBox to run Windows to then run Minecraft. But that would cost me $200 a year or $100 perpetual with a dive in performance, and it already struggles a little bit. So I'm like, I don't know if that would work.
I wonder why they wouldn't put it on Mac. I thought the whole point of Bedrock was that it's universal.
It's cross-platform is the idea of it, yeah. I don't know why it's not available on Mac, but it's not. So I'll be buying it for the Switch.
Oh, for the Switch?
Yep, because I won't be able to run it on computer anymore since the VirtualBox probably would be too much money, and the Switch would be much cheaper. And I'm hoping that the adapters I'm looking at will allow me to use keyboard and mouse.
Ooh, what? Who's that? Was that Patrick from SpongeBob?
Hello.
Yes, that's who that was. Definitely who that was.
Hello.
Hey, what's poppin', man?
Not much.
Happy Labor Day, my guy.
Happy late laborious day.
Laborious Day. I hope you spent your Labor Day doing a lot of labor.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Well, The only labor I really did was I worked at Chuck's in the morning. I don't know why I did it, but I did it.
Oh, I completely forgot you were still on campus.
Hmm?
Yeah, because it's your job.
Yes, it's true, but it's kind of that's beside the point.
Job. Why you did it?
Well, obviously it's because.
Yes, now I'm gonna embark on much less painful labor.
Oh, like what?
Minecraft.
Oh.
Yeah. Gotta figure out- There's a few of the little pumpkin machines that aren't working right now.
Pumpkin machines.
It's got a pumpkin farm.
You just used a good design.
Oh, okay, a couple things for a car 3 business, I suppose. One of them being, is there going to be a sort of, is there going to be a Rings of Power night? Here's the thing, it's interesting. I watched, I was talking with Mom earlier today, and she said that she watched Rings of Power and she really likes it. And this is coming from her, who she does not like the Hobbit movies, but she likes Rings of Power.
Ouch, that's painful to hear.
Why?
Whoa, I've never heard anyone say that before. That's painful.
Why? Well, of course.
Well, that's good.
Well, the Hobbits, it's not great,
Excuse me.
but it's
Here's the thing.
fine.
I would classify the Hobbit
I
as
love The
good,
Hobbit.
not
Not as much as Lord of
good.
the
Like I would
Rings.
like
I love
I
The
would say
Hobbit.
I would say like good is in the fact that like it's not bad, but I mean it has
Rings
some
of
structural
Power-
flaws.
Because I love the action sequences in The Hobbit.
I will say, Rings of Power, I think, for the average viewer who isn't, I don't know, hyper attentive to some details,
Yeah, detail.
will probably be able to enjoy it and think it's fine. They'll be deceived by the modern low expectations.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I think if it's as long as it's better than the CBS show, I think that it'd be worth
CBS show
It'd be worth
here.
watching.
Well, you see, I think part of it is that it has the Lord of the Rings name on it. If it was just a fantasy story without Lord of the Rings
They
name on
just
it,
happen to be at the
I
bottom
think
of the.
people would say, "Oh, this isn't half bad."
I don't know, because I mean I also personally, if I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of how I view the show. I mean, apparently it's
What's
basically not canonical with the movies, so it might as well not actually be Lord of the Rings. It's just like fan work. Which
If you
I
view
mean,
it as nothing more than fan fiction,
yeah.
then it's fine.
I mean, we've
But
had
that's
fan work.
not
We've
what
had
they
fan
want it
fiction.
to be.
We've had fan fiction make it to like the big screen before, and people treat it as its own thing, like 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes, but they are not defining it as fan fiction. They're defining it as canon. That's not how it's being presented. That's
Did
just
they
how.
define it as canon?
Yes, they're saying this is canon. They're not walking out saying, "Yeah, we created this fan fiction, and we're just slapping Lord of the Rings that we paid millions of dollars for."
You don't spend $1 billion on fan fiction. I'm
Well,
sorry,
you could.
but
I would
the best
personally.
fan fiction writer in the world is not Tolkien
I
by
would-
any means.
I would spend like millions
That's
of
because
dollars.
you
I
don't
would spend millions of
actually have that money.
Well, thing is, I would spend millions of dollars on rights for Lord of the Rings to make fan fiction if it was like a different genre. Like if I wasn't going for either like a Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings vibe. Like if I was making like some sort of like mystery story that I wanted
Well,
to
then
be
you're not
set in
making
Middle
Lord of the
Earth.
Rings. Why are you buying the rights when you're not making Lord of the Rings anymore?
If it's in the Lord of the Rings, if you want to be in the Lord of the Rings world,
But it won't be if you're deciding to do this whole I don't know if you saw my opinions on it on the Lord of the Rings chat.
I think
Oh,
I saw.
yeah,
I think I sort of skimmed through them. I didn't read all of them.
Yeah. Ultimately, it was just a lot of Galadriel is simply not Galadriel. Like that is not who Galadriel is at all. It's kind of
I'm very
absurd and stupid.
Wait.
who they try to make her.
Nate, what are you doing in my village?
I'm going to wake up the villagers and trade with them.
Also, there is a villager outside, not a brand new one who... Hey! Hey! You! Enderman! What do you think you're doing with my dirt block?
Anyways, other than Galadriel not actually being Galadriel, it was the writing, and it was so bad at that point. And also, like, the casting was awful for the elves. Like, the elves were not.
What was wrong with the casting for the elves? Were they too tall or too short? Or...
No, they're old and they look old. Elves aren't old.
Oh yeah, that's true. They don't really age.
Yeah, they don't age. They aren't supposed to look older than like 40.
Don't they kind of age? It's just like over the course of like 1,000 years.
They age very, very little, and like they're supposed to canonically look no more than 40 at their oldest, like roughly that age. And some of them look very 60, very 80.
Interesting. Part of me wonders, is there like just a new era of elves where like these elves are like really dying and like...
No, it was not. So that's kind of a minor thing, though. It was very distracting whenever I saw some of these oldies on the screens trying to pretend like they're elves, and it's like, what the heck are you, and why are you here?
I think it is important that Galadriel looks like she's the same over time. Like, I the whole deal that she's like the oldest person they meet during the whole Lord of the Rings series. It should show that she's literally, older than the sun and the moon in this world.
Is there anyone in the hall who likes the show?
I haven't really asked around. There's not many people, I think, who have seen it. Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going to watch it just out of protest of its creation, but then I was like, fine, I'll watch the first episode, and just so I have an informed opinion on it.
I mean, hey, watching this is fun. I'm having a blast watching She-Hulk.
So by that logic, if you...
Seriously?
It's so bad.
It is.
By that logic, if you're saying that you protest Lord of the Rings but ended up watching it, then by that logic, I should be watching She-Hulk for informative opinion.
Well,
the only problem is She-Hulk is just factually bad. I don't care what you say. It is factually bad.
Well, I haven't actually watched any of it yet because I've heard of how bad it is. I'm like,
I've seen the clips. Like I've seen the clips, and like even just a couple of those tell me more than enough to know that it's not going to be any good.
Everything I've seen,
the Lord of the Rings, most of the backlash came because the actors and creators were full of it.
Now, I will say,
like, in all the interviews, they made it sound really bad, but all the trailers is like, well, there's nothing here super awful unless you really know the lore, in which case you can really quickly say this is trash.
Also, one thing that's interesting is people were saying, like, the whole nerd erotic crowd were all like, oh, this is gonna be woke garbage. And then none of the complaints that I've heard afterwards said it was woke. It was all just the writing was bad. Like, so apparently it's not even actually like woke.
Well, we're still early in it. And I think, like, it goes to kind of what I was saying, where all of the actors or in the interviews, they were all spouting a bunch of woke nonsense. And it's just like, so they really made it sound like, oh, this is going to be another one of those.
Yeah.
So I think they did a really bad job with that and miffing all the potential fans who are like, you keep saying that it's going to be woke, so why am I going to watch your woke show?
Yeah. Well, they better end it right and like the season, because it probably shouldn't get a second season. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea to make a Lord of the Rings show, but they just needed to, in the words of T-Pain, do something else. I think that spending $700 million on one season of TV, I think should have been like a red flag from the jump that something was off with this show.
Anyway, what are you gonna say, Noah?
You know,
I
like
was gonna say that
from the outset, it literally
fact
just
that they
sounds like
spent
a money
almost
laundering
$1
scheme.
billion to make this show already is gonna tell me that they're gonna put more seasons possibly in it, unless the fan base just sucks. In which case, it'll be the most expensive flop in the history of cinematography.
Apparently, they got more people streaming. It was the biggest opening for any Prime original.
Okay, but true. But to be fair, it's like Amazon Prime. They don't have any big show, even though, you know, Homecoming did deserve to be like a huge show. They've had other shows that have won awards, but none of them have been like big. They never had a House of Cards like Netflix did.
That's fair enough. They've had some, like recently they had Terminalist, which was decent, but it wasn't like.
But it sucks because they've made things that are genuinely good, but they just don't get like that recognition.
Yeah.
And then
they don't have like Amazon Prime doesn't have like any big standout shows.
Yeah, there's no hype. I think the biggest hype until this, like before this show, was they had Michael B. Jordan star in a Tom Clancy series, which is a cool concept, but I heard that it didn't really work out that well. Or was that a movie? Maybe that was a movie.
Michael B. Jordan, is that Jim in The Office?
No.
No.
Very different skin tones.
Michael B. Jordan.
He was Killmonger in Black Panther. He plays Creed.
Black Panther.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
So see, Tom Clancy maybe think of a different show that they had that did really poorly.
What about the one with Chris Pratt?
Terminalist.
Oh, was that a movie?
No, that was a TV show, which I think they confirmed a second season for.
I confuse their shows and their movies because they are pretty much like they tend to be very similar.
Yeah, they've had a lot of similar kind of army combat, action shows. The Terminalist, it's weird. Like they said, they have a second season, but that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. It really did end. Like the end of the first season, it's like, well, there's nothing else to do with this. You've told the whole.
Yeah, but I think like they might want to do like a 24 type thing, where new season, new threat, and then like go get them.
I mean, I guess, but
and it works really well for 24. I just started season 7, by the way.
Have you seen Terminalist?
Nah, I don't have Amazon Prime. My parents my parents have it. My thing is like I'm trying to like buy my own stuff and then eventually not pay for any streaming services. So I'm not a huge fan of like running out and getting like trying new shows to a new streaming service that'll tie me down. I mean, I'll do it for Rings of Power, I guess, if it ends up being good.
It's not. Well, Prime is just, I don't know, it's handy for other things, which is why I use it. And then every here and there is a show. And Invincible was good. I think that was actually kind of a standout that they had, Invincible.
Invincible? Would I like it?
Would you like it?
Yeah.
I've heard good things about it.
That's a good question.
Wow! How did you have fun?
How good are you with gore?
At this point, I don't really care.
Okay. Because, like, Invincible, like, for me, like, animated gore, even though I'm just like, it's not as bad. But regardless, like, Invincible, it was a pretty good show. I think you would like it. If I like a show, you will probably like it because of how critical I am.
You're not more critical than Martin.
No? Interesting. I feel like me and Martin need to get in a room together. So, all right, who can bash the most shows?
Yeah, I'm just that guy.
I will say though, even though this only, I will say that even though this is like only happened.
Go on.
I'm thinking here. I'm trying to. This has happened a few times where Nate says that something is good, and then I go and see it, and it's actually good. Like Bad Guys.
Oh yeah, Bad Guys is so good. I'm gonna actually buy that movie.
Really? Do you buy movies?
I prefer to buy them, yes, if I really like them.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Is that I have my collection of movies is mostly movies that are kind of on streaming services that are a little out of my price range or hard to rely on being in one spot. Case in point, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter movies you can actually get relatively cheap, especially on sale.
Yeah.
I think I got the whole series for maybe $40.
Well, yeah. I think mine was a little. Mine, I think, cost a little more, but it's a Blu-ray edition, so.
Oh yeah.
Blu-rays are fire.
They are overhyped, overpriced.
From my pig farm.
Wait, they're overhyped and overpriced?
Overhyped, overpriced. Why on earth would
How?
I buy
Wait, you're saying Blu-rays are overhyped?
Yeah, why would I watch Blu-ray? Oh, the picture is slightly better. For almost
Slightly.
twice the price. And I have to have a special player in order to watch
Part of the
it.
reason why I have a lot of Blu-rays is because my dad.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
We have Blu-ray sets.
What does the Curse of Vanishing do?
I'm a fervent believer that the Blu-ray quality is so much.
If you're wearing it and you die, it goes away.
Wait, what does the Curse of Vanishing do?
If you're wearing it and you die, it'll disappear.
What'll disappear?
The item with the Curse of Vanishing.
Oh.
It's a curse. It's not.
What does Smite 4 do?
It's a wonderful enchantment. The second that you use it, you will vanish from this realm.
Wait, Smite 4 does that?
No.
Oh.
Everybody else on the
Smite
round.
4 increases damage against undead, right?
Yes.
Smite, yes.
What about lore?
That's a fishing hook.
Fishing rods.
Do you like fishing? I want a sandbox game to create fishing that's fun. Anybody, open challenge. Like
I feel like there was some game I played that was like years ago that had it. Like
fun.
I feel like there was some old game that had it that was fun. I can't remember if it was Lego Island 2 or something.
Play.
What?
Play?
Yeah, they had a fishing game and it was fun.
Be play?
We play like
WIILAY.
Play. We play. I feel like I might know what you're talking about, but I can't remember enough of it.
He says it's the game with the tanks, which I
remember the game. I love the tank game.
Wait. Why can't I enchant my bow?
But I forget the fishing game.
Wait, why are you trying to enchant in the first place? That's my job.
No, you can do it himself.
I bought a bunch of enchantments once, but I don't know how to. I have a bow I'm trying to enchant and I can't figure it out.
What are you trying to enchant it with?
Wait, why did this turn to efficiency 4? That's not what I selected.
Efficiency 4.
Wait,
I don't think that's the enchantment I selected.
Efficiency is for pickaxe.
Yeah, that would explain why I can't.
Yeah. What?
Oh, maybe.
Why would
Whoa! What?
Darn cat.
You hit me! Oh, I just picked the wrong thing. I think that's what it was.
What are you trying to enchant?
I was trying to add knockback to the bow.
You can't.
Wait, you can't?
Wait.
No, knockback's only for swords, I think.
Yeah, you're looking for punch.
I'm looking for punch too, which
Punch is knockback for bows because they decided, hey, why use one book for everything when we can use 2 books with 2 different names for 2 different things? Instead of, having something that does, the same thing, have the same name. What?
It's supposed to be for the sword and the axe.
I want to put sharpness on my bow. I want to use a sharp bow.
Oh, it is for swords only. Okay, it makes sense.
No, it doesn't. You should be able to put it on anything like you could back in the day. You could make a stick of knockback back in the day, but you can't anymore. Sad times. I miss my sticks of knockback. They were way too much fun. It was like
another horse has died to its inferiority.
Inferiority? It sounds like someone killed it.
Yeah.
No, it was just.
It's called eugenics.
It sucked at the game of life, so Nate ended its life.
Yep.
Okay, where did I put my elytra? I feel like I misplaced
Alrighty.
them. Which is very possible.
This is going to be a somewhat hefty endeavor, my friend.
I don't want to.
What are you trying to do?
However, it will be worth it in the end.
What are you doing?
I am going to be doing something that I've never done before in this game.
Taking initiative. No.
No, that'd be in life, my friend.
Wait, you've never taken initiative in life?
I have
How did you
occasionally.
get to this spot?
Are you going to make a railroad?
Yeah.
Huh.
To and from my semi-secret base.
What a waste of time. No.
What?
Actually, kind of, yes.
My base is so far away that
Yeah, like railroads are faster than walking.
activator rail.
Oh,
What's the
there's
rail?
that.
What's the rail that actually gets things kicked off?
Like powered rail?
Yeah.
Powered.
Yeah, you need powered rail and then redstone torches to go along with it to power it.
I can work on those
And
later.
then
For
you
now,
need
I'm gonna...
regular rail if you ever make a turn, because powered rail doesn't turn.
Oh, does it?
No, it won't. It doesn't bend.
So the path he's going along has very few turns.
Yeah.
Okay, so he just only needs a few regular. Or a lot more regular if you want to save on supplies, because you only need like one powered for every 8 rail, so...
And redstone torches to go with them.
Though you may save on redstone torches if you use less all powered rail, but you'll waste a lot more redstone.
You wouldn't say.
Do you have a lot of redstone?
Me?
Mark? Yeah.
I think I do actually. Why is the cat? Cat.
Why is the cat the cat? I don't know.
Get out of there, cat. Kit the cat.
Kit the cat.
Kit the cat.
It's a fun name.
I'm flying.
It's a fun name for a fun child.
Where's Amara at?
I'm over at my house.
You should look at a map. Got him.
Where's your house at?
You should look at
In
a map.
in that little
It's west of Andrew's place.
yeah.
It's in this village with all the torches.
Yep.
A lot of not in the swamp. West of there. It's where the cobblestone storehouse is.
Oh, right. That's actually why I'm going over. I think that's why I was heading over there in the first place, was I ran out of dirt.
Oh.
Ran out of dirt, gotta go to the cobblestone house. Ran out of cobblestone, went over to the dirt house.
Oh, that's right. I mean, because wasn't that supposed to be a? It's got a storehouse of all. I don't know if we still stock it though. Yo, thanks.
I made a bunch of rails a little bit ago, and yeah, they weren't very helpful for me. So
Let me see. I want the powered rail. Where's the powered rail? My inventory is way too full. Powered rail. Fine.
Why are there a bunch of
Dude,
shaved cats? Why
that's
is there
hard.
shaved cats in a glass building?
I wouldn't.
They're up for adoption, but no one wants them. So
Oh, is that why they're there? Also,
yeah.
I think they're all
Hail
tamed.
the
though.
lion.
Why did you think they were there?
Well, they're all tamed, so you can't adopt them.
You can't.
No,
Why not?
because you've tamed them. If you feed them and give them fish and they get a collar, then they are loyal to you and you alone.
I don't think I gave them a collar. Did I?
They have
Come on.
collars.
No one can adopt the cats because you own the cats, and the cats won't serve another
Yeah.
person.
When you feed them, like a collar will spawn around their neck.
Oh, I see.
They'll be yours and yours alone.
Well then, whenever
That's all I need.
maybe I could just have like one house cat for every house then. And just whenever I need a new cat, I could just like have one. That's kind of weird now that I think about it, but it's also pretty cool.
Where are you guys at? Where are you? You're on. It looks.
Wait,
it looks
you
like you're
missed
in
him? He was literally standing right below you.
Where were you?
Look down.
Is someone getting hit right now?
No.
Oh. I thought I heard getting hit sounds.
Oh, you were. You were.
But you said no one was getting hit.
I lied.
I will be back.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh, so that's who you were hitting. I was confused for a second, but it makes sense now.
What is your inventory full with?
You can check out my stream and you can see. Like I have, andesite.
That would be called stream sniping.
Would that be stream? That would be stream sniping.
Although I don't know if you can stream snipe unless you are also streaming.
No, you can stream snipe if you're not streaming. You just have to be watching.
Fair enough.
I did not know that I'd be finding some coal today.
Oh yes, that valuable and rare mineral.
Yes.
I mean, with the new generation, it's a lot harder to get. You can't just go to one level and find the most of everything anymore. I mean, diamonds and coal barely even overlap in the range.
Also, we're also in old generation. Like.
Oh, okay, never mind.
This is 1.16, I think, generation.
So does it continue to generate in the same way as the old game?
Nope.
No. Like everything new will generate as 119, but where we are has already been generated.
Oh, so when we do the Great Migration, then it'll all be like with a new gen.
It'll all be new, yeah. Which is part of the reason for it. Although it looks like we're not getting a whole lot of the freshies. Even the bush monkey has vanished.
Man,
And the world needed him most.
Why? How come the freshmen don't want to do it?
Well, I don't know if there's a lot of freshmen who play Minecraft who came.
Oh, I see.
Except for Ben. Ben? Is that your name? Roommate.
Your roommate? Well, not your roommate.
Noah's roommate.
Oh.
Who's listening to this conversation as we speak.
Oh, he is?
I think. He was just a second ago. He could be giving us a silent treatment.
Ooh.
Either that or Noah left it muted.
Yeah, all the hiccups are...
Does play, but he only plays Java because he's an elitist. So
all of the hiccups I was having with my stream making me want to get a PC earlier than I was scheduled. Which I looked at my budget. I can afford to buy the PC that I want now.
Mm-hmm.
I was just kind of wanting to wait and save more money. I mean, I don't have to, so I'll be fine. But I don't know.
I get that.
And not, I mean, yeah, like I don't think it'd be the worst thing in the world if I went and bought the gaming PC. But
like ever since moving out and being on my own, I ordered a Steam Deck, and I was waiting to get the email that I ordered it. So all these months I've been putting aside all my spending money so I can have money for the Steam Deck. And then if I want stuff, it's like, I don't have money because it's in the Steam Deck. And then today, I got the email.
Nice. Yeah, one thing that's crazy. One thing that's crazy. I sort of like realized that with delayed gratification, you like even if you don't actually work for what it is giving you the gratification, just the waiting makes the gratification that you do get like nicer. So.
Oh yeah. Instant gratification is a plague that has been thrust upon our society. Another one of those videos.
Nah.
I'm not going to say that they're wrong, but also...
I mean, no, well, I don't think it's something that can be thrust upon you because it's something that you sort of like either walk into or that you like give yourself.
That was just a word I was trying to
Like
find
nobody,
a word.
like nobody forces you to have delayed gratification.
I was just trying to use an English word.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah, delayed gratification is definitely something we need more of. Like that's the one reason why I really love it when like that we've gotten a lot more shows these days that don't release the full season right off the bat.
that doesn't really affect me because I usually watch like one show a week or.
Rob, you.
I usually like. I usually watch a show a week or like
right,
switch.
You whippersnappers, what do you think you're
Oh,
doing?
cat, get out of the way! I ended up hitting the cat.
Back.
I ended up hitting the cat because the cat was in the way. I'm sorry, cat.
Be a shame if someone else were to whack it.
Dude! I have fire aspect now!
I have netherite. Fire aspect doesn't no damage.
I have netherite fire aspect. Booyah!
Wait, would fire aspect do anything to you?
Oh, it does. I honestly think fire aspect is more of a problem with. Okay, it's more of a problem with your field of view being blocked.
I just assumed you'd survive, so.
You only took half a heart with that whole thing.
Wow, really? Yo, what?
Yes. I am trapped.
You are?
No.
You are trapped with a trap of your own machinations? I forget what.
Hey, iron!
Machinations?
See, this whole time I watch these people and they're just like, oh, I have diamond, they have netherite. Oh, that's not that big of a deal. You could still do something. And then you hit me with that sword and I realize, no, they cannot.
Kids!
Yeah. Ah!
What happened?
The war is about to be
How much
started.
damage did that pickaxe do? Because that...
Next to none.
Of course not.
Hey, wait! Can you give me the pickaxe? The torch? What?
Oh, this is like the torch.
Sorry, I can't word 100% of the
Started
time.
with pickaxe and ended with torch.
I can't word 100% of the time.
Oh no, I get that.
Whoa!
You just fell.
What?
Whee!
Whoa! Ravine.
Now this is some classical generation.
What?
It's already been lit up and everything.
Welcome to the jungle!
Now
No,
Kit's gonna be stuck down here forever.
No. Don't cats teleport?
Oh, I guess they do. You're right.
There's a lead? Wait. How did it lead? This llama had a lead it was in.
Huh.
Man! Come on.
Here, if you go back to where you were, there's a water elevator up. Oh, wait, you're already there.
It's not gonna take me all the way to where I need to be, though.
Oh no, it will. Now it will. Yeah, go up the one right next to you.
Oh, that's right here?
Yes.
Did you do this?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Oh, that's right, because you had the bucket. Well, I guess I'll seal that up.
Okay, my pickaxe can kill a zombie in 3 hits. Slightly
Cool.
impressed.
Now Noah's trapped forever.
Wait! Noah!
He'll get out.
Okay.
Probably. We have discovered an ancient ravine. Oh, it's 11:35.
Oh, is that?
And I was wondering if you were gonna get off. I'm like, you've been on for a while.
Yeah, I was worried that like I would completely miss you.
Yeah, I was getting pretty close to going to bed.
Also, you ever considering getting a smartwatch?
Why?
Because I found a really cool one on eBay.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's the smartwatch I wanted when I was a kid, but like was never able to get it. It's the Pebble.
Pebble.
The Pebble watch.
Okay.
I got the Pebble Time. So what it is it's like a normal smartwatch, except it has an e-ink display. So that means that it has like a battery life that can span like an entire week.
Okay.
And that's kind of the thing that sets it apart.
The question is, why would you want a watch that you have to charge?
Well, all watches have to charge unless you can't charge them.
No, they do not. If you buy a watch that is not smart, then it just has battery life and it will outlive you.
I mean, will it outlive me though?
No, but it will last very long.
Yeah.
Also, follow-up question. Why spend hundreds of dollars on a thing that tells time when you can spend $10
I spent
on a thing?
I spent $20 on this one.
On the Pebble?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. But I've also
The standard rate that you see them going for is like 50. They retailed it like way higher, but then they got discontinued. But as long as you connect it to your phone,
one specifically.
Yeah, they got discontinued.
Huh.
But people, the company that got like shut down, before they got shut down, they were like, "Hey y'all, we'll let the fans like make their own servers," and so they made their own servers, and so now like the Pebble still has support and has like apps, and you can download new like watch faces and stuff.
See, I did have like a smart watch kind of thing, an electric watch that was supposed to keep track of my steps and that kind of thing. I was like, oh, I don't know, that could be useful. And there's two things about the smart watches that are the two reasons I will never get one, and or buy another one, least of all a more expensive one. One of the problems may get resolved with the more expensive one, but the second one is a deal breaker. The first problem is that I would turn my wrist to look at the time, but it powers down automatically to save on battery life, which means that it's waiting for me to turn my wrist so that way it can turn on because it thinks I'm trying to look at the time. Mm-hmm. Which also means there's a delay. So if ever I want to look at time, I have to turn my wrist, wait a second, and then I can see the time. Which is a minor annoyance, but it's a thing. And then also, you have to whip your wrist a little bit in order for it to really notice it. So I'd always had to turn my wrist a little violently instead of just kind of casually checking it.
Yeah. And that is the whole, if you're going to have the backlight activated by turning the wrist, that is kind of an issue. But one thing is, okay, do you spend a lot of time outside?
No.
Do you spend a lot of time in well-lit areas?
Yes.
Okay. Then, because one of the great things about the Pebble watches, since it's an e-ink display, there's no glare, and actually the brighter it is, the easier it is to see. Like, I was literally, one time I was at...
hard to see. It was that it was turned off and had to turn on.
Well, right, but you don't even need, there's no light that needs to be turned on. Because it's an e-ink display, just like a Kindle, for example.
I never really used a Kindle, so I'm no frame of reference for that.
Oh,
but
boy.
anyway,
You might be in for a treat then, because that kind of technology is actually the light to use.
The second problem, however, was the really big problem. And that was... What are you doing, Minecraft? I did not hit pause.
I did not hit that.
The real big problem is the fact that I am spending much money on electric gizmo that I am 100% going to be banging against walls. Like
Yeah,
the watches I get, I buy them fully expecting to hit them against a wall many times.
Yeah. I don't know how durable these things are, to be honest, so that might be something to consider.
I buy
mean,
cheap watches because they give me all that I need, and it's not a big deal if they break.
yeah, I mean, these are cheap. The thing is, I think it is the big deal that they break because they've been kind of like out of commission for several years, and so there are only going to be a certain amount of them in existence. So like, let's say that like,
no, hold. Is this yours?
wait, what?
Hobbit home.
Hobbit home?
Did you make a Hobbit home?
Not intentionally. Maybe I made a Hobbit home that wasn't called a Hobbit home. Where is it?
There's a sign above the door that says Hobbit home.
What's inside of the house?
Not much. It's very basic, except for it looks like they may have carved away part of the cliff face.
Oh,
I don't think I made that.
Some water.
It's right next to your house too.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Who
Hobbit
moved
home.
this? This is definitely new.
If it's new, I definitely didn't make it.
Like I do not remember this being here. Maybe I've never just come to this side. I swear I've never seen that. Huh. What the? Oh. You flying over here, Noah?
Yep, I'm coming back.
For a second, I thought
Check
you were
out
asking. Oh, one thing I'm gonna do on the gaming PC that I get, I've decided to do is I'm gonna get a 4K Blu-ray internal drive and throw that in there.
4K Blu-ray?
Yep.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Because
Yeah,
like
this is-
I rip movies with my like PC.
Yeah. Where
And so,
sir.
What?
and plus if I get a 4K like display too, then that means I'll be able to play 4K Blu-rays and put them on a 4K display.
And this definitely looks like an abandoned project.
I mean, it does, but at the same time, I don't remember this ever existing. And it's
Actually,
right
I
next
think
to a
I
hard
do.
drive.
I think I do faintly remember this being here, but
Huh. Give me a little bit of hope that maybe one of the freshies had decided to jump on and carve out the side of a mountain.
Are any of you guys selling mending?
Noah is.
I can mend all your troubles.
Haha.
But
Yes. No, not really. I have too many troubles of my own to help with yours, but
That's
mending
healthy.
books.
That's very healthy. No, I mean it is healthy to like have that outlook of, hey, I have my own things. I'm not gonna try and take on like everybody else's things.
I get that. Yeah, I just think to an extent it's overblown.
What's overblown? His issues?
No, it's overblown the idea of I have issues. I don't want to have to deal with yours too, which makes sense.
I wasn't being.
Okay, but as someone who spent like tons of time trying to help other people with their issues and not focusing on my own, it's a healthier outlook for me.
See, I call it this thing called helping other people, and then you can still spend time on your own issues. Not like you're with them. all the
Yeah,
time.
but like if you came from having an imbalance of that, it's good to take a step back just to recalibrate.
How do you balance it? Are you with them 6 out of the 12 hours you're awake?
I mean, no, but maybe like you spend all your time.
Wait, hold on a second. Who sleeps 12 hours a day?
This is just a rough guess.
I know people who sleep 12 hours a day.
No, but only lazy people sleep 12 hours a day on regular.
I was picking a number.
Actually, come to think of it,
I do think the whole mental health thing is overblown in general, but that's not a popular opinion.
Yeah,
Mar,
a lot of it is. Yeah,
But
I
also,
hate
it's
to
right.
break this to you, Mar, but I'm gonna have to go to bed here in a second too.
ah,
I will go.
what have you been up to on the server, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
Let's see. I built a stone generator that allows me to mine infinite stone in one spot.
How does that work?
Redstone wizardry. You'd have to come see it at my place, but
You can also make a very simple one out of like 3 blocks.
Wait, so what's the difference between yours and the simple one then?
So mine is a little more complicated, but it generates the stone and then pushes it 1 block over with pistons.
Oh.
So that you can, and then it lets you mine like up to 5 in one go. It's also very quick.
So it's quicker than it would be without the redstone.
I mean, technically, yes. Redstone makes it more efficient to mine lots of stone. I need to put a beacon back on the surface near it because that'll make it even faster for me to mine the stone.
Oh. What do beacons actually do?
Alright, I need to go, guys.
Ah.
So beacons, if you power a beacon up correctly, you have the option of mining faster. Much faster. Or you can run or walk and run faster. You gain more speed.
Or you get the buffs, really good ones.
You can also, there's also a buff for being stronger.
That's nice.
There's a regeneration buff that lets you heal. Over time without the need for food.
So basically, it's what gives you all the powers when you're at the Citadel.
Yeah. Now,
Okay.
a conduit the conduit's like a special
underwater beacon.
It's a special underwater beacon that gives you water breathing and night vision. So
And also makes you mine fast underwater.
yeah, basically it makes underwater mining a breeze.
Comparatively speaking.
Yeah, underwater mining is not something that I do very often. But in part it is because it's not a breeze at all.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't do much underwater mining to begin with because it's easier to go into a cave on the surface than it is. Though underwater mining is like some of the best ways to find ore easy.
Oh yeah, because it tends to be dark. It tends to be deep. So
yeah. Also, beacons. I will say that beacons are really expensive to obtain.
because they're rare.
Well,
You require another star, and you have to kill a wither to get one.
yeah. So you have to use one of the ingredients is a nether star, which is only dropped by a wither when you kill it. So you can understand how hard it is to. Also, the skulls you need to make the wither are rare drops as well. So it's a very hard commodity to come by.
Well, it makes sense that like the guy who put those down was like Connor. Because he spent so much time in the game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the beacon thing in the capital, that's a 4 beacon pyramid he put in. Pretty impressive. Okay, Omar. I gotta let you go. I'm gonna go to bed so I can wake up at 8 a.m. or 8:30.
Oh, 8:30.
Yeah, Tuesday, Thursdays, I don't have class until after chapel, so actually, I don't really have much of classes anyway on Tuesday, Thursday, except project meetings. Monday, Wednesday, Friday are all my class days. And then Tuesday, Thursday are kind of project meeting, chapel, and work on homework. A lot more days.
Nice. Yeah, I remember that schedule. The schedule of having classes and homework and stuff.
Yeah, you take a few classes a semester, right?
Yeah, but I don't have, like, class sessions. And most of my schedule is taken up by work.
Online. Yeah, you're just online, so you do whatever. You do it whenever you can.
Yeah. And I'm frustrated because one of my classes, I have to like do like reports on a book, but the book hasn't come in the mail yet. So.
Oh. When's the report due?
Yesterday.
Oh. That's rough.
Yeah, and I can't buy an online version of it either, so. Because it's old. It was like written in like 2003.
Okay. I mean, that's not considerably old. That's old, but not that old.
It's older. It's like before
that's
the
almost 20
Kindle
years old,
existed.
so that's a pretty old book, especially if it hasn't had a new edition.
Yeah. It's had 2 editions. I think the 2003 version is like the newest one.
Yeah, I think they're still using calc. Like the calculus classes here are still using a textbook I think they published in the late 90s or something like that.
Well, I guess calculus hasn't changed then.
I hope. I mean, I don't think math changes a whole lot recently. There's not really a lot you can change with mathematics these days.
I don't know. Didn't Common Core find a way?
Common Core? Oh my. I think Biden figured out a new way of doing math too when he started giving out student loan forgiveness, like
10,000 million or whatever.
Not 10,000 million.
Yeah. No, that was actually his press secretary who said that, I thought.
Oh yeah, if it's the press secretary, that's a sad. Like that job's really pathetic these days.
It's always pathetic. I mean, they had to cover for a lot of. I feel like when Trump was president, they had to cover for a lot of his inaccuracies or times he misspoke too. So.
Yeah, although, yeah, the press secretary is really just a soapbox for the president. They're basically they're really meant just to be the White House liaison to the press.
Right.
So obviously they're going to be biased toward the boss, or else the boss will fire them.
I don't know anyone who's worried about the press secretary being biased. But, like, it's their job to like spin. Like spinning is their job.
Yeah, it's a job I would absolutely not like, but
I think it could be fun.
I guess I would only hate it if I have to lie to people.
You would.
What?
You would have to lie.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you deal with that consciously.
You don't. You just get rid of your conscience, I think.
Is that mandatory?
What?
Getting rid of your conscience.
No, that's like taking a sleeping pill.
You don't understand what I'm saying, do you?
You said
No,
You said getting rid of your conscience, like losing consciousness.
The conscious.
Yeah, so like you're not conscious anymore. You're like asleep, kind of.
No, I'm talking about like sense of right and wrong.
Oh, conscience. Yeah. Oh, conscience, not conscious.
That's not the word. It's conscious.
Who's conscience? Like the conscience is like in the membrane, but like conscious is like if you're awake or not.
Yeah,
they sound the same.
Yes, they actually do sound the same. It's really funny that they're so confusing.
Oh, they're different. I thought conscience.
They don't sound different.
Like conscience versus conscience. Wait, no. Wait, you're right.
Oh, look, it says Google.
Conscious or conscience? It's us versus its.
Conscience.
Conscience. I don't know. That sounds like a fraud.
I'm butchering it terribly.
Do you study science? No, I study conscience. Dun dun dun.
Conscience is sense of right and wrong. Conscious is awake. But yeah, Biden decided, hey, it'd be a great idea if we forgave $10,000 of student loans for most people.
Yeah, I haven't even started to cover that yet.
Yeah, and then there's the fact that if you got a Pell Grant, you get $20,000.
I mean, I haven't. Let's see here. I haven't done a lot of news reaction streams recently, to be honest. So
yeah,
a little bit behind on that front.
Yeah, it's like I think soon they're gonna open like the application portal, which is gonna be swamped, of course.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do about it because, on the one hand, I really do not like what's the proposal at all. It's not good. It's gonna come back and hurt the taxpayers later on.
Yeah.
Of which I am a taxpayer.
Yeah.
So, on the other hand, I have $15,000 in federal loans that.
The thing for me is like I have even more of that in loans, but I also know that with my job I'll be able to pay that off. So like why would I like ask the government to pay something that I will probably relatively easily be able to pay off myself?
That's the temptation, is that the real temptation is, do you cop out and take the easy route, or do you sweat for the next 20 to 30 years and pay it off yourself?
I don't know.
Not to mention that with like the government taxes are going to become more of a problem.
Our government doesn't pay for anything, though. It just takes out more loans.
That's also true. They've sunk in the depths. That is also becoming the national debt is so high too. It's like,
yeah, something tells me that America is never going to be able to pay off the national debt.
Oh, of course not. I don't expect America to pay it off. unless we axe 90% of the government,
Yeah,
which will never happen.
Which is what I want to do. It's one of my political platforms I stand on, which is like taking the vast majority of government departments and auctioning them off to like to private entities.
Auctioning,
yeah, like sell USPS to Jeff Bezos for like $30 million, and then all of the proceeds for all of that goes to the national debt.
Wait, you said $30 million?
Yeah, or like however, like it'd be an auction. They would have to bid for it. So you have a bunch of millionaires bidding.
What department did you just say you would sell to Bezos?
The USPS. The United States
Post? The U.S. Postal Service?
Yeah.
I don't think I want Amazon owning the Postal Service.
But the Postal Service sucks at its job.
Yeah. I mean, them or like FedEx.
They do kind of
literally do it better and probably cheaper too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Amazon.
I don't like giving Amazon more stuff, but give it to FedEx. FedEx already does this stuff, and they do it well.
Oh yeah, FedEx does it pretty well.
Yeah, FedEx does a great job. I think UPS does a good job too.
Uh-huh.
The Postal Service, the official government Postal Service, has just been really bad for a long time. They've just been unable to maintain funding and whatnot.
Oh no, they have plenty of funding, and they charge for their services. But it's so bloated and inefficient that they still lose billions of dollars every year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't view them as like terrible, but there are definitely things I bought where like if anyone else was like fulfilling them, I would have gotten them already. Like they have like this like strategy of basically we don't send anything to anyone's house unless it was like at like the like location like the night before. So like for example, I had like I bought a special limited edition never for resale for your consideration DVD disc of like a couple episodes of season 1 of 911, and the disc arrived today at like the town where I live. That postal service, like it arrived at the postal like office today at like 10 a.m. but they wouldn't run it out because it wasn't in like the office at like the like by the time the morning had already started. So it'll be arriving tomorrow instead of today. It's like everything like takes an extra day to like send.
Yeah, also consider that now I will say that today's Labor Day, so it's possible that the post delivery guys are off work because of federal holiday laws and whatnot.
Yeah, it's true.
Also, the Postal Service doesn't deliver on Sunday, which I get that maybe back when it was first founded, the Sabbath was like a big deal, but nowadays no one really cares as much about.
It's still good to do even though no one cares.
Yeah, right's right, even if nobody's doing it, so...
Well, I guess it gives the postal worker a day off, so...
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah. And Chick-fil-A workers get the day off, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, if there's one department... We'd be so much better off if, like... Now, the federal student loan program, honestly, probably didn't exist in the first place. It should all be... Like, if the whole student loan thing went to private lenders, then that might remedy the student loan crisis a bit more, because private lenders are different ballpark.
Well, they're more careful with who they loan to.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah, private lenders,
They have an incentive to not give people who aren't going to succeed money.
Right.
Right. Now the loans, the private loans I currently have didn't require most private lenders require you to have co-signers.
Not always. It depends on your level of income and your credit score. So, for example, I was denied the loans I needed to go to Cedarville in the fall because my income wasn't high enough, even though my credit score was like fine.
Yeah. Yeah. And presumably your dad didn't want to co-sign.
A large part was that they didn't want to. Part of it was that like they probably couldn't, but they didn't because they didn't want to. They didn't feel like trying to see.
Yeah, that's fair. My parents were the same way. They didn't want. Now my parents basically told me any funding you take out, it's on you.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Which, yes, it's like it is my education, so I should be responsible for paying for it. But
yeah. What are the materials that you need to Oh, hey, Blue Penguin Studios, what's up? Nice to see Blue Penguin Studios in the chat. I was just rewatching your instance of that time when you threatened DJLL. That was wild. I still kind of can't believe that happened on stream, to be honest.
wait, someone threatened someone's life?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa!
What? Dang it! This witch went and basically killed my cat.
Oh. You mean the cat that's been getting in your way this whole time?
Yeah, but also a cat that I like really like, and I'm dead.
Oh no!
Oh wait, no! My totem of undying saved me.
And that's why Nate always carries one. Did you kill the witch at least?
No.
Well, you better kill it before it kills you.
You don't want to. I'm running away from it, but it's like chasing me.
Oh, if you have a bow, you can shoot it. That works as well.
Yeah, true, but I just need to like get away from it.
Oh, look, you found a pillager outpost.
Oh yeah, I've been in this area for a while. Just hanging around because there's a swamp nearby and I want to get slime from it eventually. But it's a new moon right now, which means slime spawning is basically impossible.
Goodness, goodness, goodness. I'm about to die here.
And don't die.
I'm trying not to. But it's a little hard. You know, I'm pretty sure Kid is dead.
Poor Kit the cat.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Yeah, why do you have a road going through there?
Oh, for my horse, of course.
Where's the witch?
Burn the witches. Oh, you were in a little bit of a hurry.
Come on, Bear. What's gonna hurt me that much more?
What's over here?
What do you mean? This is just my base.
Oh,
At an angle.
hidden inside a wall of dirt.
I don't even know that's a splitter material. Well, the walls are pretty much fixed, so I have nothing to put redstone in.
Come on!
Alright, Amar. 1 second.
Come on, come on. I don't think I got it.
I'm actually hopping on really quickly because I'm still in your house area.
Oh, you are?
Oh, I logged off Minecraft. Savage dad jokes.
Savage what now?
Savage dad jokes is the splash I got. Okay, where are you?
I'm in some cave somewhere.
Do you remember where you entered the cave?
My cave is like... Whoa! Ah, man! It, like, threw a potion at me from around the corner. But it's also, like, kind of stuck because it's in, like, a path of flowing water and I don't think it can get out.
Are you in the cave where you were mining?
Yeah.
Your rail out? Okay, I think I can see which cave it is. There's also some ice from your Frostwalker boots.
Those aren't mine.
Well, I'm picking up all the blocks you were mining.
Oh, I hear it.
Man, you were mining quite a bit out down here.
Yeah.
Hopefully you didn't care for any of these blocks.
I mean... No.
Dang, this is a good sized tunnel. Where are you going with this thing?
The other side? The tunnel was already built.
Oh, you're not in the ravine, are you?
No, I'm not. Come on. There we go. Finally. Took me forever to kill this thing.
Well, now I'm just picking up diorite and granite and whatever.
It took me way too long to kill this thing.
It took me way too long to get out to the end of this tunnel.
Here, hold on. I'm about to go back out. Whoa, where'd you come from? What?
I jumped.
That was the most cinematic hero entry of Minecraft that has ever happened on this server. You literally like came down like a superhero, like Iron Man or something.
This is a stupid skeleton at.
Yeah. Wait, I don't think that's where was I?
Hey, come back up the waterfall.
Oh, okay, yeah, this is where I was. I think.
And just go up this, yeah, you come back up this way and the path is right here.
Oh, okay, good.
It's a good sized cave.
Yeah.
It's an ancient cave.
This isn't even like I'm trying to get to the end of the tunnel and then lay down some track that goes like back and forth, and then put a bunch of like mine carts that are always going down, so that you don't even need your own mine cart. Where?
I killed it. It just popped up in front of me.
Oh.
You could say that it crept up behind them.
Sneak attack. Snack attack.
Oh, yummy. Snack attack.
Ha!
That's sneak attack.
Snack attack. That sounds like an Enderman.
Are you good at fighting Enderman?
I'm okay. I now that I have fire aspect, like, I'm pretty confident I'll be fine. I figured out how to beat Enderman with no enchantments and stone weapons in survival while playing with my little brother Adam on the PS3 version this summer. All you have to do is get, like, inside a body of water and then have it chase you. Because it can't, like, actually, like, attack you because you're too far away. But if you just, like, go up to the edge, it'll, like, come up to the edge and you can just hit it.
Oh, what? Where am I?
Where are you?
There's a big cobblestone house here.
Ah, yes, that's mine.
Yeah.
I don't
Is there
have...
like an? Is there like an exit from it?
Not yet. I don't think.
Yeah, there's no doorway on the top floor.
I'm still working on it. Yeah, because I think it was like my last Minecraft stream was when I finally actually got the building itself finished. Now I have to work on the furnishings, the entries and exits, all that stuff. Don't worry, it's gonna have windows and doors. It won't be a Mormon temple for long.
Yeah, I've also noticed that I'm like 1,000 blocks away from one in the Z direction, so I'm not sure.
The Z
It's
direction?
negative. I'm like, did you build this entirely underground?
No, this isn't underground. Why did you think it was underground?
I will replace the wall in your... Don't worry. Oh my goodness, Amar.
What?
That's hilarious.
What?
This cobblestone house you built, this big giant cobblestone house, is right behind Josh's house.
Yes. Yeah, I did see that. I didn't even know it was like by his house until I finished with making this tunnel. I made the tunnel first, and I just like popped up and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so this is Josh's house.
Yeah, I think Kid is dead.
Mushroom house.
I can't really see it.
Cute little house. I'm actually gonna go fly down and take a look at it again because I haven't been there in a little. By fly down, I mean I'm gonna launch myself and fall to the ground. Yeah, so you went north.
Yes.
If you had gone, I think if you go straight east or west, whichever direction, you end up. Wesley's kingdom's not that far away either.
Oh.
Oh yeah, actually, you're almost like right. Like you're actually almost his neighbor.
Wait, whose neighbor? Josh's?
Wesley's.
Wait, Wesley? I didn't know that I was that close to Wesley's house.
Yeah, you missed it by a few hundred blocks.
Oh.
To the east or west.
But I also didn't do a lot of going out and looking to see what was around, so I mean I'm pretty sure it's part of it too.
Now, Amar, the biggest thing is, so what do you plan on doing when the Great Migration happens?
Starting fresh. Farming a lot. And doing a lot more villager trading than I already do. So then I can buy more stuff from you guys.
Is this a realm that runs on emeralds?
I believe it is.
Technically, there's an emerald currency, though it's not as well established as it used to be.
That is kind of cool. Usually people end up using diamonds instead. It's kind of nice to see by people who live by the emeralds instead.
Yeah. Because then that way, I can make emeralds by trading for them with villagers, and then I can flip that.
Now there were two. There's two different. So in the earlier days of the realm, Connor had the villager trading monopoly.
Yep.
So he built a shop where we could trade him regular goods like stone, andesite, whatever, for emeralds. And then we can use those emeralds towards buying rare goodies like ender pearls, totems of undying, etc. But nobody actually saw the villagers.
Why not?
Well, he had he had the monopoly on the villager trading market.
Oh yeah.
And then for a while the market was out of business. And then after I got my new current village all set up, I was able to reopen the market, though with some things are a bit cheaper, like enchanted books are now way cheaper than they used to be.
Yeah. I did notice that.
But there are other things that are still expensive, like beacons, conduits. Various items in the game are a bit on the pricier side for good reason.
Yeah. And to be honest, it's kind of nice that there still is stuff that is rare and costs some money.
Yeah, though the way that, let's see, the redstone,
man, they have given me they have dropped a lot of rail, but I didn't pick it up because my inventory was full. Now I'm going back for it. It looks like it all despawned.
oh no.
And I mean, I can make more rail, but I didn't. It sucks that like the rail that he offered to give me was just like gone, destroyed, obliterated.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
DJ also, thank you for boarding Car 3 Airlines.
Car 3, wait, airlines?
I don't know.
No, Amar, come to think of it, I actually have been thinking for a while of building like a realm network of rails that lets you get from different places. Mostly the rails are going to just be in the general area, like the main hub, old main hub areas. Because I'm not going to build, obviously I'm not building a rail that goes all the way out to the Mushroom Island or
right,
the ancient cities. That's thousands of blocks away, and that would take me forever to build.
Yeah.
Like, we'll let the Nether Highway be amazing for the bigger stuff, but the smaller trips, like from the capital to... I feel like it would be nice to have like a railroad for people. Honestly, it should have been built a long time ago for people who don't have Elytra, who can use it to travel between places quickly.
Yeah, I think the current system is actually fine, but the problem is these rails have like a tenth of the minecarts that they need, because the most efficient way is to set up like a metro system. You've got like 10, 15 carts just whooshing by. Like all the time.
Yeah. It would be nice to, like, the rails have been kind of underutilized.
Yeah.
Another thing that would be like really, really fun to do is build like at some point, if the Great Migration ever happens, it would be cool to build like Mega Base.
Mega Base.
Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah, kind of like how the Car 3 Hype House was.
Like the hills was supposed to be meant to be the hub.
Yeah.
It never happened because everyone split off.
I think it kind of happened. Didn't like kind of happen?
Yeah, the hill was the hub at first, and now the hill's kind of a hub still, but
you're right. It did end up not really being the hub that it was initially.
Yeah, the capital was built to be the hub.
I mean, I'm bad that kid died, bro. Like,
yeah, I kind of wish that the capital had succeeded the way it was intended to.
is it not a success now?
Well, the plan was for it to be like a giant village where we could trade with villagers.
Is that not working?
Well, there's not many there's not many villagers left.
Well, you gotta feed them. That's like the thing I've learned. If you don't feed them,
was that all the farmers disappeared or died.
Well, did anyone feed them?
Not really, because I think the capital's kind of just been left to be desecrated at this point.
I think that villagers either if you don't feed them, they won't either reproduce or keep on living, and so they just disappear. And so I've been like, with all my villager like stuff, I've been diligent to go through and make sure that I'm like feeding them when I have the chance, because otherwise they won't thrive.
Yeah, it would be nice to. It'd be nice to give treat the villagers better, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, on that note, it is time to say goodbye.
You heading out?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out officially this time. I do need to go to bed.
It was good to catch you though.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, you know that I'm almost at 100 subscribers on my streaming channel now.
Ooh, there's a milestone.
Yeah, I think I'm at like 81. I don't know how that happened, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, just wait. In 5 years, you'll be blowing up.
That'd be insane.
That would be so cool if you blew up all of a sudden one day and Nate's like, how?
I would be like, how? I don't know. My content's got to improve a lot more before that happens, though. Because I have to be... There's going to be something that happens where like I'll have a chance to blow up. But my content has to be good enough to carry... Like... Because there's a difference between like me blowing up and one piece of my content blowing up. If I want all of my channel to blow up, I'll need to have like consistently good content, and I'm still trying to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I've never started a YouTube channel, so
yeah. I think one thing I've got to do is like my commentary. Because, like, basically, I have a clips channel, which is essentially my main channel now, because I basically stream so that I have good videos to go on there. Just because nobody's going to go back and watch a whole stream on replay on this channel. But one thing I've got to do is, on my streams more is talk about subjects that will... Talk about things that, like, they're not, like, time-based. So I've talked about a lot of, like... There's like drama or like news, which is like fine, but it's not something where you'll actually go back and listen to it or watch it like a month from now. Like nobody like 2 months from now is gonna go back and watch my videos about the FBI raiding Trump's house, you know? Like
yeah, that's a fair point.
Like those videos did relatively well. But it's so like time limited that like there's got to be a point where I actually just stop making that content. DJ LL said she made 2 clips. Thank you. That's awesome. I'm trying to get more of the editor's clips in the clips upload, just because I make so many clips myself, but I really need to like do better at spreading it out.
Do you have fans that make clips?
Yeah, they're basically like an editing team. One of them's in the chat right now, DJ LL, and Mr. Pizza also edits a lot of clips for me. He's made like some like shorts, like TikTok type videos and stuff.
Oh. Well, that's something. If you got a dedicated editing team, then there's a start for you.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, to be honest, that like I already have people willing to be editors for me.
Oh, okay. Get you on the web.
Yeah. Good thing I'm trying to be more active on Discord, so.
Yeah. We'll do our best. School will probably keep me busy for most things, but
yeah.
All right. Adios.
All right, see you, man. Actually, I might sign off myself. Just because I'm gonna need some more steel to make more minecart rails. And also need to power those rails. So I did not power those at all. Also, for my editors, if you guys could make more kind of like TikTok type videos, I'd really appreciate that, because I want to get more into uploading shorts, especially like on days when I don't have clips. I would make more shorts myself, but they just like are very time consuming to create. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's not night. All right. All right, y'all. I'm signing off. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm not playing music anymore. Or not anymore. But I'm not playing music for the outro. Let's see. I don't know. Actually, no. I probably should play some music for the outro. But anyways, yeah. Oh, I should make some announcements here for my first non Minecraft Monday stream. I'm gonna do the first ever debate club, I think is what we called it, right? In the Discord debate club. It's gonna be a free for all. Like anyone can just pop into the Discord, chat with me, and we'll just like talk about like whatever, and just like as many people can just like show in. It'll be fun. So I want to do that. I still want to have my feminism debate, but I gotta clear up my schedule some more before I can do that. Also, when I get my gaming computer, I'm gonna stream Angry Birds. So yeah, now you know the plan. We're actually gonna do debate club. We talked about it on Discord. I think we talked about it in a previous stream. But yeah, the debate club is gonna be a thing. We're gonna be doing it sometime in the future, probably within the next two weeks or so. And I may end up buying that gaming PC. we'll see. I wanted to wait longer for that, but the way this computer's been acting, it almost makes me feel like it's gonna like die. And streaming aside, I don't want my computer to die on me because I do like schoolwork on it too. So anyways, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. You know, not necessarily a return to form, but I'm back. I meant to be on last week, but I didn't stream for the whole week, so it's gonna be back. Got this nice piano cover by David S. Music. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely want to come back to streaming a lot more regularly, doing a lot more reaction and commentary streams rather than gaming streams. Also, check out the vlogs channel because I may be doing. I don't know. I have some videos coming up on the vlog channel that are gonna be fire. So check those out. But anyways, let this David S. Man ride us out. Thanks everyone in the chat for tuning in. And I'll see you guys next time.